My dogs are running around, so you might hear them or see their little tails walk by. I'm not sure. What are you doing? Hi everyone, Brittany here from Just Be Crafty. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, thank you so much for coming back. It has been a little bit of a minute since I have been on here, but I am super excited to be back. A lot of things have happened in the past couple months since I've been on YouTube. I've missed you guys so much, so I just wanted to hop back on here and just do a fun quick little video. You might notice that I have a different backdrop, and that is because my husband and I moved from North Carolina back to our hometown in Pennsylvania, and we're in the process of buying a family member's house. And so that is super, super exciting. So that's why I have a little bit of a different backdrop. And I'm also still deciding where I kind of want to set up shop and where I'll have my little like set, if you will. So I'm not sure exactly where that's going to be, but eventually, you know, my little things will be back in here and I will have like a whole new yarn studio set up. So that'll be something that would be fun to take you along. I hate saying the word journey, but I guess kind of like a journey of figuring out how, you know, how I want my new like studio slash craft room to be set up. So I think that that'll be fun to kind of figure out together. But anyway, I am here, I'm in a new place, and I, of course, one of the first things I did was go to JOANN's. I love JOANN's, and all of my yarn is currently in storage, so I needed something. I needed hooks, I needed some yarn, and I want to show you what I got. So all of my hooks are in storage, and so I have nothing. I am working on a couple pairs of socks. Right now I'm working on a pair for myself and a pair for my dad. So I do have you know, size 2 knitting needles for socks, and that's pretty much all I have. So I had to get myself a couple of crochet hooks, and so these are, I'll show you one at a time. So these are the Clover Amour. I picked up a 5.5 millimeter, and then I picked up a 6 millimeter. So I actually have both of these hooks already in my stash. I actually got the complete set, and if you know that like you want the whole set of Clover Amour, it's a better deal, I think, to just get the whole set, because I think, how much is it? I think they're usually around like, I don't know, anywhere between $70 to $80. But if you have like a 50% off coupon or something like that and you go to JOANN's, it's $40 for like, I don't know, like 12 hooks maybe. You know, I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. But if you're in a pinch and you just need a couple hooks, 5.5 is always my go-to. And then I got a 6. You want to look at your yarn. I mean, it kind of depends on also the size of yarn you use. I usually use, you know, like a worsted weight yarn. And so 5.5 millimeters, a 5.5 or a 6 usually does the trick for me. So I just picked up both of these. These are my absolute favorite hooks. I love the handle. I find them super, super comfortable. They're a nice like rubberized texture. You can't really feel the seam. So there's another brand. I have the whole set of boy hooks, and I do really like those. I love the size range. They go up, the set goes up to a larger hook than the Clover Amour. I think the biggest hook in the Clover Amour set, or at least the set that I have and the set that they generally have at JOANN's or Michael's, it only goes up to a 6. So you're getting pretty small crochet hooks, and then you go up to a 6. With the boy ergonomic hook set, they go pretty small, but they get, I think the biggest hook you get is like an 8 or a 10, maybe a 10. It's either an 8 or a 10. So those ones kind of go up higher. But with the boy ones, I do notice that you feel the seam on the hook, and you know, I could take like a little like scaffolding knife, scaffolding, I'm not sure, knife, and kind of just like shave that off. I'm sure I could, but with the Clover Amour, you don't even have to do that. But the price point is a little bit higher. I love how smooth they glide with the yarn, and it's just it's a nice experience. I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice experience. So anyway, these are my favorite hooks, so I had to go ahead and pick them up. Anyway, so the bulk of the yarn that I got was just a variety of colors in the Big Twist Value, line. And this is just your standard, this is basically JOANN's like house brand of their basic like value yarn. So this is super comparable to Red Heart Super Saver, or really all the craft stores kind of have their, you know, their baseline value yarn, and Big Twist is JOANN's. But what I like about their yarn, and I'm not bashing Red Heart or anything, but I do find that the Big Twist Value comes in a lot of, I don't know, colors that I more gravitate towards. I feel like they're a little bit more trendy, or at least like, I don't know, trendy to me. I guess that could be subjective. But I tend to gravitate towards Big Twist colors, and I also find that the yarn is just a little bit softer. Where with Red Heart, I feel like certain colors are super soft, but certain colors, some colors can be a little bit scratchy. But what I do like about Red Heart is that they do seem to have a larger selection. Big Twist has a big one too, but I think a lot of the colors they might not have in store. You'd have to get them online. So if I'm working on a project that uses kind of like this like standard worsted weight acrylic yarn, just your basic yarn, I do kind of go back and forth between the two brands. I'll get JOANN Big Twist, and then if there's any colors that Big Twist doesn't have, I'll get in the Red Heart if I need to. So I have a couple of summer projects planned, and I'm planning to use the Big Twist yarn, and I was actually able to find all the colors that I wanted, and there were a few colors that I didn't see before. They were at least new to me. I don't know, they might not be new to you. And I didn't get them all, but I'll show you the new colors that I'm talking about. And I'm sorry if my bag is kind of loud. Okay, one of them was this really pretty rust color, and let me see what the color is called. Oh, and it's called Rust. Go figure. It's this really, really pretty rust color, and that's exactly what it's called. It's super soft, kind of just like all the other colors in their line, but I really, really liked it. All the colors that I'm using in these projects, which I don't know, I'm debating on if I want to share them. I think I'm not, but it's going to be an entire collection. So I'm going to be making 4 different patterns, and it's for a summer collection, and it's actually kind of like road trip inspired. And I purposefully wanted to use a budget yarn just because, you know, everything is so expensive right now, and you know, I think we're all kind of on a budget right now. I love making things and I love splurging on yarn, but sometimes I like to make like nice fun stuff and not have to break the bank. And you know, these 100% acrylic you know, budget yarns, I guess for lack of a better term, are you know, they're fun to work with. They come in a whole bunch of colors. There's so much you can do with them, and I feel like, you know, they always get knocked. You know, people will sometimes turn their nose to this type of yarn, but not me. I love working with all sorts of yarn. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to do something that was just like a little bit more affordable, especially since our road trips might be a little bit more expensive this year. But anyway, so I'm planning to use this rust color. I have, what is this one? Camel. This is camel, and it looks, you know, I would call this camel color, I guess. Then my next color is mustard, which, yes, checks out. Looks very mustard to me. And then we've got aqua. I love this color. Aqua is probably, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely one of them. And then I've got sage. I thought that this would be really pretty paired with this. Also with this. I don't know. I'm making something that is going to use the sage color, and then I'm going to have a brown as an accent color. So I don't know. Actually, this would be a good poll for you guys in the audience. What do you think? Do we like it? Do we like the sage with the rust? Or do we like the sage with the camel? I don't know. I can't tell. You know, I'm just going to let you know. Whatever, we're friends. You're not going to tell anybody, right? I'm going to be making a backpack, And so the main color of the backpack is going to be this sage color, and then the accents like the straps, the tie, and the outer pocket is going to be made with either the camel or the rust. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in it yet, so I'm still deciding. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. And then lastly is this color. And what is this? Teal. Teal. All of these colors together just like scream kind of like road trip to me, right? I don't know. They kind of do. Maybe this one too. I don't know. They just scream road trip to me. So I grabbed all of those. I did do a couple of swatches. So this is one swatch that I did, or at least I started. The camel is still attached. The camel color is still attached to this. So just kind of like a chevron ripple granny stitch. And I thought that this actually looked really good together, these colors. And I'm kind of debating if I want to add in any more. I was thinking of adding in this one, but I don't know, it might be a little bit much, or adding in this, because I did want to add in a blue to it, but I don't know, I am really liking just these 4 colors, or you know, the 3 contrasting colors, the rust, the sage, and the camel, and then to kind of tie everything together with the cream. But anyway, this is a swatch that I made up. And then, let's see. Oh, here's the other one. Here is another one. This is kind of like a more airy fabric that I made. And this is with the cream color. So I have a few fun ideas. So I can't wait to work more on those and share those patterns with you. But anyway, so that is it for the Big Twist value yarn. And then I picked up one other yarn, and of course I had to pick, I couldn't just get one, I had to get 3, because you can't really do anything with just one skein of yarn. I mean, you know, you could make a hat, I guess, but I thought this was really, really pretty. So this one is called Big Twist Shine. Big Twist Shine, and the color is caramel, and this one, it's 100% super bright acrylic. That's all it says. So it's 100% acrylic, and it's really shiny. What it actually reminds me of, it reminds me of Caron Simply Soft, but the twist on it is just like a little bit looser. But other than that, it really reminds me of Caron Simply Soft, and it came in some really, really beautiful colors. So this one is the caramel color, but what I will say is that it was $10.99 a skein, which I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like for an acrylic yarn that, I don't know, that's at JOANN's, I feel like $10.99 is a little bit high. Let me see the yardage. So it's 170 grams and it's 219 yards. So let me see, what is the value one? So figure the value one, these are usually around like between 3 and 4, maybe like 349 or something, which I feel like which is a little bit higher than what it typically is. But so yeah, so in comparison, the value is, it's 170 grams, so it's the same weight, but the yardage is different. So in the Big Twist value, it's 380 yards for 170 grams, and then this one is 219 yards for 170 grams. So this one is actually categorized as a lightweight yarn, I think. Let me see. Yes, it's a number 3 lightweight yarn, which I don't remember what Caron Simply Soft typically is. I thought it was a worsted, but it's like usually on the thinner end. I feel like Caron Simply Soft, when I crochet with it, I feel like it is a little bit on the thinner end, but I don't think it is categorized as a lightweight. I think a number 3. I think it is categorized as a number 4. But this one seems like, I don't know. This one, yeah, I guess. I don't know. In comparison, yeah. In comparison between the two, this is the Big Twist value. It's a number 4. And then this one is the Shine. And so yeah, it's a lightweight yarn. So Anyway, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that price point. I feel like it's a little bit high. I mean, it is beautiful and I am excited to work on it. But yeah, I do have an idea with this. I want to make a shawl. Yeah, I just think that that would be fun. So I got three balls of it and I think it'll be pretty. I don't know if I will need 3. I'll probably need like just a little bit over 3 because I kind of like to make shawls like nice and long so that way you can kind of just like wrap up in it. So I wanted to make sure I had plenty for that. But anyway, that's kind of all that I have for today. That was my JOANN haul. Oh, and then also, why don't I share this? I picked up this bag, reusable bag. It says Summer Vibes and it has a watermelon on it. I don't know, it's super cute. I thought it was cute. And it's kind of gonna help contain some of my yarn. Well, actually all of my yarn for now. And so I wanted to get a nice big bag, and plus, you know, it helps the environment to get these reusable bags. So I love having those, and all of the ones I currently have are packed away. I wish I would have planned ahead just a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so that's all I have for today. I hope you have a really great rest of your day, and thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you were able to get a couple stitches in. And oh, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because you never want to miss a new video. I come out with new videos every week. I do tutorials, I do yarn hauls, reviews, all sorts of fun stuff like that. So make sure you don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.